everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the SketchAwayMom. My name is Payal and I stay in the US, but I am from India. So recently I went to India for a visit and I thought, why not try out the art supplies that are available in India? So here I am with an art haul video and I bought a bunch. This basket is full of art supplies and I'm excited to share what all I got, the prices, just to give you an idea of what is available in terms of premium art supplies in India and what you can expect. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that I shot the video right after we reached US. I'm a mom and I get very short windows of time to shoot the videos in. So when I shot this video, I was heavily jet lagged. I didn't have time to groom myself or do anything because I was excited to get into the art supplies and I was like, I better film this before I use all the art supplies. So what you're about to see might not look very glamorous, but I hope you enjoy the art supplies that I've got and all the details about them and the swatching and a little bits of pieces that I made with those art supplies. I hope you enjoy the process behind them and let me know how you like the video. Hey everyone, so I'm back from my vacation. I was out for like about 2 months visiting my family in India, and although I couldn't sketch much, I did some. I bought a bunch of art supplies. Surprisingly, I loved the choices we had in India and how cheap the art supplies were compared to what I have to spend in the USD. But I haven't tested some of it yet, so we'll find out. So there were 2 art supply stores that I visited, actually 3. 2 of them were the branches of the same. It was called Mango Makes My Day. I thought that was such a catchy and cool name for an art supply store. And then the other one was the Art Lounge, and their collection was amazing, like especially the artist grade international brand stuff for what I thought was a reasonable price. So I'm gonna start off by showing you what I got. So from the Mango store, I got these Kohinoor rainbow pencils. They were mostly for my kids, but I find them really fun to sometimes sketch with. And I'm forgetting how much they were, but I think 95 rupees or something like that. I'll put the prices in the description. And then I got these Fudenosuke pens, which I have had the Tombow, the same pair before, but I think they were running out of ink and this was very reasonably priced, I think 285 or something. So I thought, why not? And then I got some palette knives, which see, this pack of 5 is 195 rupees, which is I think less than even $3 or something. So I thought that was really amazing, and these are all metal, stainless steel palette knives. Then I was really excited to try some paper from India, the sketchbooks, and I found really good quality watercolor sketchbooks from this brand is Anupam, and it's a 225 GSM gray toned paper, hardbound A5 sketchbook or A6 sketchbook, and this is a landscape format. I have done some testing in it with watercolors and I was pretty happy with that, and I've done some sketches with not just watercolor but with other mediums as well. So, and then at the same time I bought the skin colored watercolor journal. This is the A5 size and also landscape. This is cold press 225 GSM. The other one also was cold press. They are both from the same brand, Anupam. Then I have got this, oh, and I forgot to tell you the price on these. This A5 one was 550 rupees, and the A6 was 300 rupees. I thought that was really reasonable price. Then I got this Art Essentials 180-degree art journal. It is 180 GSM. I thought this would be comparable to the Royal Talons that I'm using, so I wanted to try it. This is the A5 size, and I haven't opened this yet. It says it's good for colored pencil, pen, ink, water soluble pencils, etc. So I don't know if it'll take watercolor or gouache very well, so we'll find out. Then I bought some paper. This is a watercolor paper, 300 GSM, from the in-house brand of Mango, which is for $2.99, and there are about 12 sheets, so quite cheap. We'll find out what the quality is like. And I forgot to tell you did I tell you the price on this was 725 rupees for 76 pages, so I thought that was really cool. Then okay, this is now we get into the paints and inks and everything. So I got a set of gouache colors from Brustro, and it's a 24 color tube set, which was for $8.97, and I think that's a lot of paint for this much amount of money. 8.97 rupees. So we'll be trying these out later and maybe use them in a piece. Then I got a bunch of supplies from the art lounge as well. This sketchbook, the 180-degree art journal, was from art lounge. Rest whatever I've shown you was from Mango. Then from art lounge I got the Edding acrylic marker. I haven't seen these in my local art supply store here, so I was happy to try that out. Then I got this art spray. It's an acrylic spray. I thought that can be helpful in giving some texture and background to my sketches. This is 460 rupees for 50 ml spray bottle. Then I was really excited to try out the Winsor & Newton designer gouache. I've been on the fence thinking of buying them, but they were so expensive here in the US. In India I got these for 610 rupees or 620 rupees a tube, more or less, which is about less than $8, I think. And here I think it's not less than 12 or sometimes $15 even. So I think that was good. So I just got 3 colors. I forgot to tell you the colors on the Edding marker. Edding marker was the shade Canvas, and the art spray is in the shade Flamingo. The other things that I got were these Winsor & Newton inks, one in nut brown and one in scarlet. They were 395 rupees each, which is like 400, so about $5 each, which I thought was a good price. Then I wanted to try this local Indian ink. It's called Krishna's, in the shade Monsoon Sky, and it was for 250 rupees. It's like $3-4, less than $4 actually. So I wanted to try that. And then I've been thinking of buying this art graph chalk in white for a long time. I saw April using it and I really wanted to get it, but somehow I was not able to find it. So I got this. And then there are two sketchbooks that I got. Oh, before that, I also got washi tape from the Mango store. This was for 255 rupees, and there are like 5 of 5. So I wanted to try what the quality is like, because I've ordered some washi tapes from Amazon before. It was a big pack and the sticking was not very good, so I haven't been able to use them very well. So I want to try how these turn out. Okay, so then after that I got 2 sketchbooks that I was gifted. One of them is this pretty leather bound, and it has got some amazing like handmade paper inside, which I'm really curious to use. My parents gifted me one leather bound journal with handmade paper a few years ago, and I haven't given it an honest go, but this time I think I'm gonna do it with both this and the other journal that my parents gifted. That, and then my husband got me a really pretty pocket-sized journal from the airport. It actually came with like a ballpoint pen and a keychain. So I don't think it's meant for art making. It probably just be for note taking and writing and stuff, but maybe I'll try using some media on it and see how it turns out. So I want to open this journal and see what the paper is like inside. Let's do it, shall we? So the paper is creamy in color. I don't know whether you can see in this lighting, but it's kind of creamy in color and it's nice and thick. I'm surprised at the paper quality. So the next thing, I'm gonna try this watercolor paper from Mango. This is cold pressed paper, so there is like a grain to it. And it's a pad. The paper says 300 GSM. It seems thick, but we'll find out how many layers it can take. So I plan to probably make a portrait in this and then see how it works. I'm back, and let's use this 180-degree art journal to basically swatch out the material that I've got. The first thing I want to try is the edding marker. Whoa, it seems quite translucent and spreads very easily too. I think it will be really nice for the backgrounds. Very subtle. I wonder how it goes on top of other medium. Maybe when I test out the gouache, I can try it on top. Or let's try this spray, this one, art spray, and see. Whoa, it's amazing. So, this is also, oh, okay. It's quite liquidy, so I think it'll take some time to dry out. So this is the process behind the piece that I dedicated to my cousin Sarthak, who is a singer. He just came out with his single, so I dedicated this piece to him. I used brushstroke gouache for his portrait, and then I used the acrylic spray paint for the background and the Winsor & Newton gouache for the roses, and I'm absolutely in love with how this turned out. Okay, what else? Let's try the Winsor & Newton gouache. I am so excited for this one. So the one that I'm trying now is the Naples yellow. Okay, there's some watery bit coming out. I think it needs to be mixed. Okay, now this is okay, nice and opaque. What a beautiful color. I love it. And I love the coverage too. Like, I was wondering why people rave so much about the Winsor & Newton gouache, but look at that. So the other shade that I've got is the Opera Pink. Let's see how bright this one is. Oh wow, look at that. It's a real neon. And this, maybe I've used a little bit more water. This does seem like a little less opaque than the Naples yellow. Okay, interesting. Then the last one I have is Oxide of Chromium, based on Katie Moody's recommendations. She mentions that this is her most used color because she's a landscape artist, and I'm trying to do more landscapes. So wow, this is actually a beautiful color. Seems like this, I mean, it has like a little bit of white in its base. Really beautiful. I'm really happy with the color choices that I made with the gouache. But I'll have to see if I mix them, how many colors I can make, because these are not primary colors that I've bought. So maybe I have to use them on their own or something. So in order to explore the range of these colors, I used them in an Odorant session for horses. And although it turned out tricky to use gouache in the session, but I am really happy to see the range of colors I was able to get, the lights and the darks, and I really enjoyed it. Then let's try the inks. This is the Nut Brown by Winsor & Newton. Wow, nice and translucent. I like the effect a lot. I think this would be so good for backgrounds as well. So that was nut brown. Now I'm gonna try the scarlet. And I hope that my camera is still recording. Wow, it's like a very nice coral color. Wow. Almost neon like. Very beautiful colors. Okay, now I'm really excited to try this brand of ink from India, which was Krishna's, and I was told that it's a really good brand of ink in India. Wow, how beautiful and deep that color is. Wow. And for the price, I feel like, oh, what a jackpot. So this is the art graph. Moment of truth, if it traveled all right or if it broke. Seems to be fine. Look. Oh, look at that. The opacity on this thing. Oh, wow. This is still shiny, so I think this hasn't dried. This is also wet. But oh my god, I'm so glad I bought this. So here I am going to open up my Brusto Artist gouache color. There are 24 colors: titanium white, lemon yellow, mild yellow, vermilion, scarlet, crimson, rose, hot pink, mauve, violet, teal, cobalt blue, cerulean blue, ultramarine, Prussian blue, yellow green, sap green, viridian, olive green, flesh tint, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and ivory black. The packaging is really nice. And honestly, for the price, I thought, what a steal. Look at that. So beautiful. So let me do this on a fresh page, since none of the pigments are similar to the ones that I got from Winsor & Newton. So I'm just gonna speed through the swatching. First I tried the white, but my brush was still dirty with the blue ink that I had tried earlier. Then I changed my brush to a flat brush, and my white still came out streaky, so I changed it again to a round brush. Then I swatched all the colors. They came out pretty vibrant, a little streaky though because of the size of the brush. But I must say I love the colors, and I've been enjoying using it. It's a little more towards the student grade as compared to Winsor & Newton gouache, but I still love using it. So in order to practice with the gouache, I started a series of portraits in my new sketchbook, and this is just a time lapse of how I've been using these colors in that sketchbook, and I've been really enjoying it. This is the first time I've been using traditional gouache for painting portraits. I've tried acrylic gouache in between. I still haven't got a hold completely of it, but I've been enjoying. I think this one, the traditional gouache, turned out much better. As you can see, these are all the portraits that I made using this gouache, and I love it. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you liked the video, please hit a like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos.